G'day guys, today I want to talk to you about a lure that's made by perhaps one of the fastest growing fishing tackle manufacturers in Australia at the moment, and of course that's Ocean Legacy. Now the product I want to talk to you today about is of course their Keeling Stickbait, and in particular my favourite size, which is the 105. Now this isn't the heavy sink, this is just their standard, but it is by far probably my favourite size in the Keeling's range. Now, just because I'm saying it's my favourite in the Keeling's range, it doesn't mean it's my favourite stickbait, because it simply is not. But it certainly still holds a very, very important place in my tackle box. Now, lately, of course, the tuna have been going absolutely crazy up here. And these have accounted for a lot of fish. In particular, this one here, right? So this colour here, you can see some of the war wounds on him across the top there. Has been absolutely dynamite on the tuna. Look at all the fluff on that thing. I put it down to being so good on the tuna mainly because of the size and the profile. I mean, the profile on these lures is pretty good. The singles that it come with are magnificent. But what I want to do is I'm just going to give you the quick ins and outs and the specs on these lures, and we're actually going to do something different today and put them on the scales and find out how accurate the weight really is. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, well, who cares? No. When you're casting with specific rods, a lot of the time the weight of the stickbait heavily dictates what lure you are going to use. So this is the 105, as I said. Okay, they come in and they're advertised as a 26 gram stickbait. The sink rate on these, and when they sink they flutter like crazy, is 2.6 seconds per meter. Okay, the hardware it comes with are inline singles, which are 2.0s. They have an absolutely huge range of colours, but these two colours here are my absolute favourite, which is your Lumo and then your red and gold. And with all the hardware connected, they're claiming they come in at 30 grams. Now what I've got here, just on the bench, is everyone's favourite set of drug dealers, the scales. I'm going to quickly whack these on, right? So with all the hardware, we should come in at 30 grams. So I've got 29.12 grams there, and so we can get some consistency, we'll whack the second one on. 28.3 on that one. Okay, now these are two identical lures with identical hardware, and there's about 1.5 grams, or about a gram difference in the two, but there's almost 2 grams of difference with the overall, I guess you say, claimed weight. That's okay though, because 2 grams isn't going to make a huge difference, but it might be a deciding factor whether you buy them. What I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to roll you some footage of these Keelings in action, so it's not just boring old me talking. Also, there's going to be some photos of a very good friend of mine, Jordan. I'm going to put a link for his channel right below in the description there, so make sure you get down to his channel and have a look. He's given us some beautiful photos of some fantastic fish he's got on the Keelings. Give him a like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. And look, let's roll some footage and some photos. Here we go. Alright, here we go guys with our first little school. Huge cast into them. Hopefully we make it. Right behind the boat now. Yep, there he is. And we're on. Tuna on. Here we go. On the Keeling Stickbait straight away. Didn't take long at all.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Don't wanna overthink. some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
Look at this.
You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
This one here, look at this. Look at that, guys. Woohoo! Lovely tuna. Well, I'm going to get him off and let's go find another school. Look at that Keeling Stickbait. You beauty. So there you have it, guys. Shows you just how easy it really is to use these Keeling stickbaits. Now, thanks so much, as I said, to Jordan B Fishing for some of his photos. It was great. I guess what I'd like to do is, of course, whilst you can see these lures work really well, I did say they're probably not my favourite, and that's because I'm always spoiled with stuff like my zip baits, SSMs, my monsoon breakers, some Northcraft lures that I've just loved forever and a day. And I mean, of course, I think if I was to think of some alternatives for this, it would, of course, be the zip baits SSM. Okay, lures that are also similar to this would be some of your nomads, like your riptides and stuff, but look, to be honest with you, the nomad lures are not even close to being on the same level as these lures here from Ocean's Legacy. Would I buy them again? Of course. As I said, they're an important part of my tackle box. They're certainly not my favourite, and I guess if we could touch on some negative points on them, they don't cast as well as others, and that's the only reason why I don't rate them as my favourite, or in amongst my favourite lures, is because I just find they just don't cast as well as stuff with specific cast systems in them, like the zip baits with the sliding cast system, okay, or mag drive, or whatever the hell they call it. And really, that's the only issue I find with these lures, is sometimes they do like to tumble in a real bit of a headwind where stuff with that slide cast system really put all the weight at the back of that lure and it punches dead into the wind. But apart from that, guys, as I said, this lure is a great lure. It's something I certainly encourage you to go check out, get it in your tackle box. Out of a 10, if I was going to rate it, look, she's still up around that 7 out of 10. It is a great lure, and you know what, they are super tough, and the paint really does hold up. Well, I hope this little video on the Keelings is somewhat helpful, and all the best. We'll catch you on the next episode. I'm running out of words here. See you next time. Catch you later.